Hello folks, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Dan here also hanging out somewhere. Anyway, see this texture here. This is what we call a knockdown dash. What is a knockdown dash? Well, here's a dash brush. It's in water. And here's mud. We dash it, then we take a trowel and we knock it down. And that gives it the texture. That is why it is called a knockdown dash. And to do a knockdown dash, the wall got to be ready. Your cement's got to be ready for it. How do you know if your cement's ready? Well, you can feel it, or you could even talk to it. Say like, stucco on the wall. Are you ready for us at all? No, kidding guys. We float that right back out. Stucco on the wall. Who's the bestest stucco guy of them all? You are, Kirk. You're the best. Good for you. I like that answer. So now we will show you guys how to do this finish. Okay. We're going to take our brush. Jay just mixed this. We're working on a roof here. Dan just carried it up. So I take a wet brush. Put it in water. Okay, there's water coming out of there. Knockdown dash, guys. Again, you got to know when the wall is ready. Don't try to talk to it because it won't answer you. Okay, we take this brush here and get it in here. Now, this is the key to getting a good knockdown dash. Is you got to know your cement. And right now we're a little stiff, but if we were a little loose, Kirk can still work with that because I can make any mud work. If it's drying, it's setting, it's wet, or I can make it work. Here's what we want to do. I told Jay, make me up some stiff stuff because it's got to stick. Now what we do is we just throw it on the wall. Okay. Now you see what I'm doing? I'm using the flat part of this brush and throwing it flat. I'm not getting all crazy and doing weird stuff. The flat part, flat, and you throw it on. Okay. I'm going to bring this mud back to life because it's kind of set, and we are getting this transition. The transition is equally important. What's the transition? Well, that's where you blend the new into the existing. Transition. So here, I'm going to hit that. I'm coming up. And why has this got to be a little moist, guys? If it's hard as a rock, that'll still work. But if it's moist, this adheres by suction. And if it adheres by suction, it's part of the wall. That will remain on forever. So I'm looking at this. Again, knockdown dash. What am I doing, guys? I'm dashing. Can you use a hand hopper? Absolutely. Can you use the brush like I'm doing? Well, I'm doing it. Can you use pumps? Sure. A lot of ways to apply a dash. But for this particular texture, the most important thing is a little bit of knowledge of what you're doing. All right, guys, ran out of battery power. What I'm doing here is, this is two-story, so I'm doing here, and then I'm going to go below and do the soffit. We're not going to show you the soffit because old Kirk's going to get covered with mud doing that. But what I am going to show you is, you have to see this, and you think, gee whiz, how did they get that? Well, I'm going to show you in 1 minute because now we have the foundation. Foundation is a whole bunch of mud thrown on every which way you want to, but it sure should be uniform. Like, say, I'm about a 1/4 inch past the original, but I'm going to knock it down in a minute. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at it, and because I've dashed about 50, 100 walls, I know what I'm trying to get. And when the mud gets too stiff, guys, dip it back into the water and dip it here and swirl it around, and that'll bring it back to life. Okay, it's a little too stiff right here, but nothing we can't handle. All right, so I'm back to it. I'm almost ready to do the texture. And anybody look and say, man, isn't that the texture? It's close. I got one more thing to do in order to make this perfect. All right, there we have it. Now, does that match? Heck no. Here's the key to it all, guys. besides knowing how long your cement's set, and by the way, this is about 2 inches thick, so that's another topic I won't go into. You got to know your cements and how fast to put them on and when they're set. Okay, here's the key, guys. You see this flat surface here? All they did was took a wet trowel. You can't use a dry trowel, guys. If you try a dry trowel, it'll give a different finish. This trowel is wet. Now, I'm going to knock it down. I'll show you right here. Okay. Presto, magic. Now, you see, inside we have the valleys in the mountains. And we get our joint right here. Now, when I do a joint, guys, on a knockdown dash, I'm pushing this in and I'm lifting this up just to get the transition, the feathering in as close as possible. There we have it, right there. And then you just look at it. You say, now, gee whiz, does that match? Okay, these guys have about that pattern. There you go. There's nothing to it. The majority of work on this particular patch is knowing the cement and how long before it gets hard, how long before you should apply it, and even if it was hard or if it was too soft, you got to know what to do because of that. So anyway, I thought I'd point this out because we're here and we're about to hit the road. So that is a knockdown dash, guys. There's a little bit more to it, but it's only so much you can get into a video. My name is Kirk. Jason on the camera, Dan floating around here somewhere. Anyway, we thank you for watching, and as usual, we'll see you guys on the next one. Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.